Live Action Cup semi-finals. Great defence by Odd Sox. STRETTON running their signature sweeper off a quickie setup. And a bit of a knee injury there. Hopefully she's okay. They collided into each other. Field 2, we've got McGregor vs Cooperoo in the other semi. Winners of these go to the grand final. And it's last touch. And that's Jada on the wing there for Odd Sox. She's new to touch. She's only played a few games and she's been excellent in this carnival. Quick learner. And Taylor takes the tap as Odd Sox go forward. Taylor releases the ball, long ball again, try to get on the outside. And takes the touch on the link. They run a little rooster on the link. So it's man not don't want to get the middle. They get the middle that they want. Picks up the go open side. And touch pass, good shooting defense there by the STRETTON link. That's 36. And number 1 there initiated the touch, therefore counts as a touch if she's offside. So referee Maya Creswell-Tino just explaining that. As they ruck through their right to left platform, they try to get the link involved in this touch and run their little quickie punish here. Here's their attempt. There's the quickie. And try to get down low and get the winger to bite. Winger stays out. That's smart defence there by Odd Sox. Rucking up the far edge, making great metres by Odd Sox. STRETTON keeping their line intact though. They're doing a good job to get on line. That was a hair touch. That counts. I don't get those when I play touch football. Working their way through the middle. That's number 9 defending there. That's Miller. And number 1's in the middle there as well, Ava. Stopping that attacking raid. So slowing it up. Looking for an option. Taylor with the open side quickie. Gets outside her middle. Tries to get the link to bite. And gets that ball down, and it's a touch just before. Great question, better defence. Did a good job defending that. Open side quickie, so rucking off their line. The one-handed pickup by Ava. Showing good hands, trying to get up the far edge, trying to work up that far channel. Odd Sox a little bit wide in defence, and they've done a good job rucking out of trouble, STRETTON. That's number 9, Miller. Rucking. Ava tries to release. Can't miss her on the field. She's got a lovely loud voice to communicate out there. That's 36, Matilda Wise. We saw her last year with her little quickie slide over. Looking for the long ball, doesn't get it. Good shot there by Odd Sox. So they keep their line intact too after that great rucking set. End-to-end battle here. Going forward, there's Taylor. She gets a sub. Missing a half for that one. Creating an overlap. Shuts, gets around away from the middle. Long ball off that one. And touch pass. So both teams feeling each other out. And STRETTON come off their line, working their right to left platform. Signature of their teams, particularly their girls' teams. Working towards their sub box. It's always smart play. Easy to get your subs off. We get the turnover. Odd Sox attacking the line here. Space on the outside. Still space on the outside. Still space here. That's a link making the touch. And that's down. Great try. Ball was down first. Great effort. That's number 8. Let's look at the replay. And that's down. Great try. Ball was down first. Great effort. That's number 8. Let's look at the replay. And created a great opportunity to score. 1-0. They're on the board, Odd Sox. So that turnover at the sub box by Stretton, they couldn't get their numbers over. Odd Sox took a couple of touches to realise the overlap, but they figured that out and were able to execute. Stretton still made it tough for them. It was touch and go in the corner here, but I was right on top of it, and it was a tremendous try. And there goes Ava identifying the offside player, Allegra. And she avoids that touch as she was offside, but Ava managed to run past her. Taylor saves them. So Stretton setting up here, slowing it down. They run their sweeper once again. So Quickie set up on the sweeper. They get an overlap. Quick on the turnover is Jada. Get the ball to the middle. There's Taylor. That's a great first drive. Gets Matilda involved in that touch. She makes 2 in a row. She's working really hard to get on side, turning her hips around and around and around. Gets their hand out again. Good roll ball. Now they shift the ball the other side once they drag the middles over. There's Allegra. Oh, yeah, that roll ball move. Bad luck. That's a bit of a tired roll ball. You get that day too. And Stretton working away from the line. That's 23. Melanie Pollard. She gets to half again, Melanie. There's 7 supporting her. That's Emily. Emily Hansen. Wearing the famous 23s, Melanie once again. Gives it to Ava on the switch. Ava tries to get around, has no option. That's 6 touches. So defence intact. Allegra defending though. She's looking a little bit tired. But she's still out there. Gets to half there for Taylor. They get the ball to the middle. Release the ball. There's an overlap. Is there? No, that's 2-on-2, sorry. That's Link making that touch. They run the punish, try to get the Link to bite. Trail back inside. Matilda's a very good defender. She's read that really well. Last touch. Great dive and good touch. That's 6. Handover on the 7. Odd Sox need to shoot here. They're looking a little bit tired. They shoot up, put some pressure. Stretton in the contest. Good touch. Turnover. All right, here's their chance. This is where they scored last time. The numbers out wide here. They need to release it early. Can they get the ball out here? Unable to do so. Stretton reload in their defence. That's a Link making it. And that's down. That's try. Well done. Let's watch the replay. Unable to do so. Stretton reload in their defence. That's a Link making it. And that's down. That's try. So it's hard to get your team defensive line in shape. And Odd Sox did a great job identifying that. So 2-0. Still a tight battle. Stretton well in this game. Just their mistakes have cost them. Odd Sox good enough to punish them for those mistakes. 15 minutes to go. And Stretton with a bit of a tap move there. Ran a rooster short and drove into there. They run their sweeper by the looks of it. They got the wrong person that they wanted. They'll set it up here. Bit confused there, Stretton, in their attack. Miller was trying to organise something but couldn't get it right, and now they've got no numbers here. So just lost their way a little bit, Stretton. A couple of drop balls, and then a pretty ordinary attack set there for their standard. So Odd Sox come out of trouble. 2 pass. Taylor on the ball with a step in and away, and Miller does the dance with her. Bit of the waltz. Gets in front. Off the mark, goes back to it. Ava on the touch. Taylor trying to set up from halfway. Like to see them drive to the line. Allegra gets there. That's 4. She picks up from half. She's looking to attack. Trying to make a Link bite. Link falls for the dummy. And half court. Good question. Gets down the other end. Can they defend it? Stretton need a safe set out of trouble. Will they run their subset again? They're none from 2 for the last 2 efforts. They correct it this time. No, they're going direct up that left channel, which is a hallmark of the Stretton girls' sides. And they work it back to the middle here on a left to right pass. Ava tries to drive here for last touch. And they push to that side and turn over. So Odd Socks just winning that arm wrestle ever so slightly, getting a turnover 10 metres out and getting the ball down the other end. Looking to do that again here. Allegra thinking there's a spider on her back. Had a look, no one there, she kept running. Taylor gets the ball, she's got a 2-on-1 with a winger. Decides to drive and suck them over, gets off. Driving on their middle, who pulls back straight. And that creates a bit of an overlap on the edge. They get a long ball, stop, start, and go. Release to the far edge. She turns back inside. She takes. Number 2 gets to half. That's Jessica Fraser. They try to get a score on the other side, but unable to hold onto that ball. 2-0. Sorry, 2-0. My apologies. 2-0. 12 minutes to go. Stretton coming off their line. That's the common feature of this game so far. But they're still close enough if they're good enough. One try can lead to 2 very quickly in a game of touch football. Just getting a bit static here. Jess Fraser puts the pressure on. And they go forward on that first touch. There's that second. That's 37 for Stretton making that touch. They get the ball on the edge, try to get an overlap. Ava comes across and covers it at link. They step back to the middle. It's Jess Fraser looking to check back. Doesn't get an option. Last touch. Need their speed. They've got to use their speed here. They've got a lot of it. Look to get around the winger. There's number 3 for Odd Socks. That's Jada. She tries to get around. She gets around her link and just gets touched on the hair by the winger. Yeah, she's got some dancing feet, doesn't she? Roll ball on the 7. And going forward there is number 9, Miller. She gets turnover. Odd Socks in to make them pay. These are the big moments in finals. Semi-final football, 2021 Blues Cup. Thanks to our major sponsors, Tribal Sport. She got down lovely and low. And I thought she was going to blow the try. Referee Maya Creswell Tino, but it is a touch. That was touch and go there. No pun intended. Going forward here, Jess Fraser trying to set up. She splits open side. They release to the link. And she gets down nice and low. Lovely dive once again. Hallmark of the Odd Sock sides is their diving ability. Unable to get over for that one. That's good defence by Stretton. Holding on. Just holding on. Ball's gone. No, that's touch and pass. Stretton on the turnover. No, off the mark. Yeah, good work. As the rain sets in, coming across here, a Blues Cup. That'll make it interesting for finals. We'll see what happens to the footies here. Get a bit slippery. See how we go with that footing. So, the rain coming in. Not heavy at the moment, just showers. Starting to get a little bit heavier now. Turnover. Odd Socks get the ball. 15 out from our line. Rucking up the far channel, their right channel, working their left to right, right to left platform now. Jess Fraser trying to get between 2, unable to do so. Rain coming down now. That's Jada. Jada's in the corner. Give us a wave, Jada. Great try. Well done, Jada. She celebrates, gives the ball back. And that is another try for Odd Socks. That's 3. 3-0. They just turned the screws. Stretton have been brave. Unable to hold on there on that one. So back to halfway, 9 minutes to go. See if I can get a score check for field 2, ladies and gentlemen. Four tries to 5. 3-1 to Cooperoo versus McGregor. The other semi-final. Back to live action. Stretton. Turnover in the corner. Up comes Odd Socks. Working up the far channel. Turning their way back to their middle. Good drive. That's Taylor. Working on their middle. Link is off. On now. Yeah, she did well to get onside eventually. She did that. That was number 13, I believe, for Stretton. They've got Evelyn on the wing. She's got 2-on-1. They release her. She did well. Well done, Evelyn, on the wing. Good touch. She defended 2. She gives me a look. She can hear me calling her name out there. Well done. That's 23, Melanie. Allegra shoots. And then Taylor. Taking turns here trying to kill the set. They do that. And they get it off the mark. Stretton need to hold on. They've got time. They can't leak a try here. They've got to dig in deep. Roll up the sleeves. Get the job done. And the range is gone. We're looking to run a punish here. No, it's a rooster. Rooster short. Well done, Taylor. Great try. Rooster short on the link. Let's look at the replay if we can. No, it's a rooster. Rooster short. Well done, Taylor. Gracie on their production. And the Cup semi-final. Winner to the grand final. He goes home. Back to live action. Just nearly off the mark as well to go back to it. Stretton need a try here. They need it quick. Trying to set up here. That's a... They sweep that girl to the open side. Try to create space off that. Hopefully the middles are defending tight. They've run that play a number of times. Hasn't quite been successful so far. That's a good drive. Taylor gets the winger in there. That's number 15. Kirby. And good shot by the link. That's Ava. Lovely defence. Shutting that down. So just seeing what they can do. Number 9 makes a touch. That's Miller. They run the open side. They try to suck the link in. They try to release. The pass was a little bit high and behind her. She wasn't able to execute. And Matilda Wise gets that stop. She's a very good defender. Haven't seen her attack much today. There's Matilda Wise going forward. Rain gone. Cloud still here. Track still fast. Stretton have really slowed it down here. They're chasing points. But the defence they've had to do to hold on is really showing. Lactic acid is burning in their legs. They're hanging on here tight. And Odd Socks keep driving. They're looking a bit heavy in their legs too, but they're working hard to get down the field and they're doing a good job at it. Jessica Fraser gets to half. She's at half again. They got the Fox out there. Bailey Fox, she's in the middle. She might be in a gap here. She's in a gap. The Fox. What a great finish in the air with that dive, but Ava gets a great shot, gets a turnover. But they turn over the ball where they want it. On the 7, now it's Stretton's turn to come out of trouble. Good footwork by Ava. Needs to get a hand out. It is off the mark. She's tried really hard. She was touched on their back. She took a couple extra steps after. But I like that she's running fast. She's trying to lift the tempo for her team. They're down 4-0 with 4 minutes to go. Bit difficult from here. They need a few things to go their way. The Fox with the ball. The Fox is on it. She wants to punish. Decides to go open side. There's Jess Fraser. They're making a sub. There's no more there. She comes back. Back to the Fox. The Fox says, I'm tired. Why'd you give it to me? Righto, I'll see what I can do. They sub a couple others. Fox slows it down. Gets the quickie. She wants it. Looking to release off it. They release off it. And do they get the try? Or clears the signal by referee Bella Mahoney. Lovely try there. 4-0. Quickly goes to 5-0. Just kept the pressure on. The Fox. Cunning. Conniving. Deceiving. Calm. Clinical. I think I described that well. Back to Stretton. Coming off their line. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and father figures for just joining us in the live stream. Runcorn State High School Blues Cup 2021. There's a turnover. Odd Sox. Can they put the nail in the coffin? And no, they can't. Commentator's curse. That's off Allegra's shoulder into, I think, maybe Taylor's nose. We've seen a couple of Falcons down here at Blues Cup, and that's up in the contender. Might get the bronze medal in the Falcon Award. Oop, unable to set up. Luke Rogerson, the coach of Stretton, puts his hands to his heads. His hands to his head, sorry. What are they looking for here? Driving at their link. Release. It's the Rooster again. I'm not offside. Good call. All right, minute 40. Stretton have been very brave. Touch first. Good touch, Ava. Bad luck, Allegra. Good effort. In comes the rain, ladies and gentlemen. Just to add a bit more atmosphere to the story. Taylor on the quickie, off the right foot. Bang! Between the middles. Have a look at that replay. Atmosphere to the story. Taylor on the quickie, off the right foot. Bang! Between that Freddie Fittler-esque, showing my age, but that's what it reminded me of. Beautiful footwork by Taylor. And now they're 6-0. Stretton have been brave. They've held on as much as they could, but Odd Sox have been clinical. Touch pass, unlucky. Wind's just changed, ladies and gentlemen. It's now moving northerly. Temperatures dropped considerably. Ava trying to create something with Matilda. She has a great dive, but that is a touch. Oh, no, she held on to it. Matilda will run her trademark quickie. She actually got outside the link there, but they didn't get the ball back to her. Quickie, and defended well by Odd Sox. Nearly time here. Turnover. Stretton get a chance. They deserve a try. And they've got one play to do it. Matilda looking to check. Gets a long ball. Ava gets around the outside. Switch back. the one-hander, and that's the end of the semi-final. Congratulations, Odd Sox, 6-0 over Stretton. They'll move to the grand final. I'll see if I can get a score on the other semi quickly before we go to the ad break. What's the score? Cooperoo won the other semi 6-1, so Cooperoo and Odd Sox will play in the grand final. That'll be a great game. We'll be back shortly after some words from our sponsors.